know, I was 25 years old, and I had a really badly broken nose playing hockey one winter, ice hockey. And I had to have surgery to have it fixed the following summer. If you've ever had that kind of surgery, you will remember that when it's over, they pack your sinuses and your nasal passages with these huge wads of gauze bandage. And each one of those bandages has a string that comes down, and they tie those two strings in a little loop right there. And 5 days after the surgery, you go in and see the surgeon again. And you sit on the table, and he stands in front of you, he in my case, stands in front of you, and he puts one hand on your forehead. But with the other hand, he takes a hold of that little loop of string. And then he says, here's something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. And he pulls them out. Now, in reality, it is momentary. It takes a second. And it's not painful, it doesn't hurt precisely, but it is the most hideously, ghastly, uncomfortable sensation you can imagine, and it feels like it goes on for a very long time. And that is what it feels like to stand on this stage while Terry's doing that environmental
Just be thankful that Stephen didn't tell his urology story.
There is no graceful way out of this at all. Listen, we're going to introduce everybody, and we're going to get out of here. It's been a wonderful night for us. We'll start at the far end, our resident enviro-evangelist, who plays, as you can see, mandolin and guitar. He also plays banjo. He plays a lot of things really well. He obviously just tried to play you people, too. With Tanglefoot since 1999. That's Terry Young. Sandra has been with the band, well, only 4 years. And, my God, it has been the best 4 years of my professional life. A supremely talented woman. Plays violin and viola, but on this trip, that amazing 5-string violin, as you've seen all night. And, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to Sale, for the first time in Sale, the best cheekbones in all of Canadian folk music. This is Sandra Swell. With us since January, as mentioned earlier, January 1994. And I've stood right here beside him for all those shows ever since, thousands of shows. And every night, doesn't matter whether he's had a good day or a bad day or a horrible day, he wears that same wide-eyed grin of a rookie on his very first gig. And that's a wonderful enthusiasm to get to stand beside our bass player from Kitchener, Ontario, Al Parrish.
Next to me for all that time and longer, because he is the member of longest standing in Tanglefoot. Steve joined this band an awful long time ago. It was 1988, I believe, and ever since then he's been doing a lot of things. He runs the business. He books all the gigs that we do when we're at home in North America. When we're over here, he has some really important functions. He can make the sat-nav work. And somehow he can manage to find chocolate anywhere.
It's in the sat-nav.
But something that doesn't get enough attention anywhere is rhythm guitar playing. Nobody notices. But it's the drum kit of our band. That's what holds us together. The guy who's been the heartbeat of Tanglefoot for 21 years. From Owen Sound, this is Steve Ritchie.
And I should point out, rhythm guitar is actually really easy. You put one hand like that, and you don't move it. In this hand, you go up and down like that for 120 minutes, and then you get paid at the end of the night. So we haven't forgotten him, the guy in the back. When my brother Rob rejoined our band 3 years ago, he was never going to be able to come on long trips. But that's been okay. Because for this year and last year, for our UK tours, we've got to work with this guy. Supremely talented guy in his own right, a singer-songwriter, musical director, music educator, theatrical musical consultant back home, and somebody who's become, in the last 2 years, a very good friend as well. And I should also point out, the only Stoke City football supporter in all of Canada.
Radio man, won't you come and fix my radio? My dad was a farmer, he used to sing off key. First thing I done when he gave the farm to me, I bought a Dreadnought series, 3-band dial, Queen Mary model in the latest style. Brought home that majestic radio set, I put it in the stable, trying to get just a few more dollars in the old cream check. Radio man, won't you come and fix my radio? Nights are getting long here in Holstein, Ontario. Radio man, come and fix my radio. Music in the stable, the girls went crazy. Bessie and Bossy and especially Daisy, strutting round her stall like a spry young heifer. When she heard the violin played by Don Messer and the tired old bull. Well, he likes the sports, he's a Maple Leafs fan, he just paws and